Hello gamers, this is Noobzilla. Right now the new souls are up on the PTS, and what you have to do to be able to view them is you have to go to dungeon difficulty and then master mode and then go into the golden foundry. You can't just do it in the standard. So make sure you put it on master, go to the golden foundry, talk to this epic looking dude here, and then he'll sell you the souls that you're looking for. It's at the bottom. It says test 2.7 soul box. You'll buy it for 1 silver and then you'll get it. So for the warrior, it's the Liberator. So let's go ahead and check this out. Liberator increases healing and absorption done by 1%. That's from Optimism. Freedom Fighting increases your attack power and weapon damage by 2%. Liberation Movement. Liberation treatment affects one other party or a raid member. Dichotomy of Pain. It deals additional earth damage per attack point up to 8 enemies. Restores health per attack point up to 10 party or raid members. That's pretty cool. We have Symbiotic Relationship. Increases damage and healing of finishers by 2%. Neutralize. Removes one curse, poison, or disease. Contingency Planning increases area of effect, healing, and absorption by 3%. Pain Management. Dichotomy of Pain deals additional damage and heals for an additional health over 4 seconds. Comfort Zone. Persecute heals up to 10 party or raid members for 3% of your attack power. Aegis of Advocacy. Healing finishers add a buff on the warrior, reducing damage taken by 3% per stack. Stacks up to 3 times, last 1 hour. Only one Aegis can be active at a time. Resource Saving reduces the cost of area of effect abilities by 5%. Critical Thinking. Your critical hit attacks and critical heals give you 2 power. Redress. Buff all party or raid members, reducing damage taken by 5% and increasing healing received by 5%. Last 8 seconds. Search and Rescue reduces the global cooldown of liberation treatment, prolonged recovery, and mass casualty response by 0.1 seconds. Reduces their cost by 1. Medical Fellowship increases all attack point generating healing and absorption abilities by 6%. Zealous Advocate. Aegis of Advocacy also increases damage done by 1% per stack. Additional Aid reduces the damage taken and increases the healing received from Redress by an additional 1%. Conflict Avoidance stuns surrounding enemies for 3 seconds. Non-Violence Training increases your weapon and attack power contribution to healing and absorption abilities by 6%. Ameliorate, if I didn't butcher that, I don't know how to say that, restores 1,344 health up to 10 surrounding party or raid members over 4 seconds. Awards 1 attack point. The warrior gains an additional attack point per second of channel. Non-Violence Training increases your weapon and attack power contribution to healing and absorption abilities by 6%. Sustenance. Quick Remedy restores additional health over 6 seconds. Counteract removes one curse, disease, or poison from up to 10 party or raid members. Oh, nice. Rescue and Restore. Ameliorate causes affected group members to take 1% less damage. And last but not least, Extraordinary Care. Absorbs up to 3,427 damage upon expiration, heals based on the amount of the absorbed shield remaining. Last 15 seconds. Okay, let's go ahead and go over these at the bottom here. Persecute deals 3117 and 3446 earth damage. Liberation Treatment restores 1918 health over 10 seconds. Castigate deals additional earth damage per attack point, gains an absorption shield that absorbs 50% damage. Aegis of Sanctuary, using any damaging abilities give the warrior a 20% chance to gain an absorption shield, absorbing up to 1,069 damage. Can be triggered at most once every 10 seconds. Last 1 hour, only one Aegis can be active at a time. First Aid restores 1,215 to 1,343 health, awards 1 attack point. Prolonged Recovery. Restores 1,602 health over 15 seconds. Requires 1 attack point. Stacks up to 3 times. Deliverance. Restores 1,241 to 1,371 health up to 10 10 party or raid members. Requires 2 attack points. Group Assistance. Restores 615 to 680 health up to 10 party or raid members. Awards 1 attack point. Mass Oppression. Deals 1,933 to 2,136 earth damage up to 5 enemies in a beam. Awards 1 attack point. Adrenaline Overdrive. Cast a buff on a party or raid member. Each time the target is healed by the warrior, the target gains a buff, increasing endurance by 1%. Stacks up to 3 times, lasts 1 hour. Quick Remedy. Restores 2,347 to 2,594 health. Awards 3 attack points. Oh wow. Soul Redemption. Brings the fallen ally back to life, restoring 50% health and mana usable in combat. Fast Relief. Restores 2,442 to 2,699 health. Requires 2 attack points. Mass Casualty Response. Restores 523 health over 15 seconds to all party and raid members. Nice. Continuous Treatment. Cast a buff on a party or a raid member every 10 seconds. The target gains an absorption shield that absorbs up to 785 damage. Mask Rescue. Adds an absorption shield that absorbs 3,151 damage up to 10 party or raid members. Requires 3 attack points. Positive Reaction. Distributes 15% of overhealing to the target. Distributes 15% of overhealing the target receives from you to up to 5 other party or raid members. Can only affect 1 ally. Lasts 1 hour. Corrective Measures. Puts a buff on the warrior that restores 2,195 health up to 10 surrounding party or raid members over 15 seconds. Requires 3 attack points. And last we have the 61 point ability. It's a medical facility. Reduces damage taken by 20% and increases healing received by 20% for 6 seconds. Affects your whole raid group. Once again, this is Noobzilla. I'm on the PTS right now looking at the Liberator Soul, which is coming out in 2.7. So if you play a warrior, you might want to check that out. Alright, thanks for watching everybody. I'll see you next time.